Alright, welcome back to Amatsutsumi! For the last 2 days I wanted him meeting him. That's probably Hotaru and... wait, that's a different little board? Or at least the color is. I spent him walking around the town where I was born and grew up. I spent him chatting with my friends on the phone. I spent him reminiscing. Now, finally, the fateful moment approaches. The sun has already set as I make my way to visit it. It lies limply in the bed, not saying a word. As I stare at it, it stares back at me. There's no greeting between us. No small talk. In anticipation of what's to come, I take out my wallet and phone and place them on the bedside table. And today, I brought my school uniform as well. As I prepare, it watches me intently from the bed. Silence. I'm wondering if Makoto-san's village of silent kotodama users felt like this. The silence is oppressive. In the end, I am the first to break.
彼が来るよ。
Its eyes widen slightly in interest. With those words, it immediately understands what I'm doing. As well it should. It gabs a few times, then twists its mouth into a smile.
それは楽しみだ。何もかもがあなたの思い通りになるとはなるさ。
It interrupts me with a laugh.
そうでなければお前の存在価値がない。ゴミくずの人形なんだ。そのくらい役に立ってもらわないと。
I search for something to say and come up empty. Things are going exactly how she wanted them to. Exactly according to her plan. And though I hate to admit it, things will probably continue to go her way from now on. But still, I feel sorry for her. The one he loved. And so... I can't help but chuckle.
何?
I find my laughter unexpected. It looks at me, perplexed.
なんでもない。
It can't have expected that you'll be able to feel pity for it. Pity that it never knew true love.
私は彼を知っている。あなたは知らない。それだけ。考えていることがどれだけ正しかったとしても、経験してみるって大事なことだよ。
It narrows its eyes coldly. I can feel its hatred. I'm a bird. Did you know that? I can fly freely, hike in the sky. You're a bird too, but you live in a cage.
死ね。行くわ。さようなら。
Saying goodbye to the thing on the bed, I set out for the field of flowers, and my last tryst with him. It's time. I get up from my bed, checking the clock on my phone. The time is 11:30 p.m. I've taken a bath and changed into my yukata. I guess there's no need for me to wear jeans and a t-shirt. I sneak out of the front door and into the street outside. It's been quite a while since the sun set, but the night air is still warm and damp. Of course, I don't mind that. This is how summer is supposed to be. There isn't anyone else out on the street at this time. But from the brightly lit windows all around, I can sense the bustle of human life. Look up at the second floor of our house. It's quite late, but the lights are still on in Kokoro and Mana's room. Well, it is summer vacation. I smile. I smile right just to my lips. I could just imagine Kokoro bugging a sleeping Mana to play more games with her. Or something. It's a warm place, this house. My house. The house where my family lives. Looking back at it fondly and knowing I'll return soon, I start walking. Even the busiest streets during the day become quiet and empty at night. Leaving the silent town behind, I arrive at the lake shore. There's nobody here either, but the quiet lifts. There's sound here. The sound of the wind racing waves on the surface of the lake. The sound of insects chirping in the dark. The dry rustling sounds of the stones and grasses. Nature is surprisingly talkative. I don't want to interrupt, so I walk quietly through the night. When I arrive at the garden, Hotaru is already there. She's looking up at the moon and doesn't immediately notice my presence. All around her, fireflies are flying slowly through the air. After stopping for a moment to admire the sight, I call out to her. Hotaru. She jumps. Good evening.
こんばんは。全然気づかなかった。
My presence can be pretty faint, though maybe not as much as yours.
そうですね。
It feels kind of magical to be meeting like this in the middle of the night.
夏休みだから平気ですよ。
That's true. If there was school tomorrow and I was out this late, I'd probably oversleep.
いやー、12時なら別にそこまで遅いとは思いませんけど。
She looks up at me, a little exasperated. So, not to rush you or anything, but why here and why now? I thought long and hard about why she specified this time and this place, but couldn't figure it out. So at this point, it's easier to just ask her. She smiles in reply.
論より証拠、百聞は一見にしかず、みたいなことわざ、誠さんたちの里にもあったのかな？
Sure, but I don't think I've ever used them.
まあ、論も文も会話を禁止していたなら無意味か。
She nods cutely, amused by the thought.
私、携帯を持っていないのですが、今何時ですか？
It's 11:55. I checked the time on my phone.
約束通りですね。じゃあ、このまま5分待ちましょう。
Is something going to happen at midnight?
シンデレラの魔法が解けるんです。知っていますか？シンデレラ。
I have heard it.
それなら、鐘の音を待つんです。
She doesn't say anything more. I wait silently beside her. I start counting the seconds in my head. 1, 2, 3. It's a strange thing. Back at the village, doing nothing for 5 minutes was easy, but now it feels like an eternity. But before midnight arrives, Hotaru begins to speak after all.
本当は。
The words escape her mouth, one at a time.
本当は、ちゃんと話をして、説明してからの方がいいんだろうけど。でも、 悲しいお別れになるのは嫌なだけなんだ。
The words keep coming. They're like tiny raindrops, a light drizzle. Goodbye? She doesn't answer. There's a faraway look in her eyes as if she's seeing somewhere other than here.
思い残したこともほとんどないし、私は誠さんの最初に恋人になったホタルで、たくさん笑って、愛してもらって、十分未練があるとしたら、もう一回くらい、エッチしてもよかったかな。でも、ちょっと物足りないくらいの方が、楽しい時間の終わりとしては、いいんじゃないかなって思うの。
What are you talking about? My expression is grave as I press her for answers. I have a very bad feeling about this. Because I've heard this kind of speech before. This is the way Azuki-san talked in her hospital bed when she was speaking of her own approaching death. But then...
時間だ。
So she walks a few steps away and turns around to face me again.
ほら、鐘の音が聞こえる。
Fireflies trip to and fro in the summer night air. Their pale green light illuminates a girl whose namesake they are. And she holds out both of her hands in front of her.
これが私の秘密。気配くらいは察していたでしょ？
At first, I don't know what she's talking about. Nothing seems to be happening, so I wonder whether this is all a joke. But then I realize that her hands are faintly glowing. It's as if fireflies are collecting in her cut palms. But they're not. No, her hands themselves are glowing. And soon, the glow spreads to the rest of her body. I've seen this before. I've seen this before! How could I ever forget? Suzuka, the girl whose life was born for kotodama! This was how her life quietly and peacefully ended. That day at the lake shore. Why? I'm shocked beyond belief. Unlike Suzuka, I didn't create Hotaru with my kotodama. Wait, could Mana have? No, that doesn't make any sense either. Then is there another kotodama user somewhere? Who could?
ほらね。
She smiles, interrupting my racing thoughts.
もしも、これを言葉で教えてしまったら、誠さんが悲しむ時間が長引いちゃうから。
Hotaru! I call out her name. Her fingertips are already beginning to blur.
ありがとう。誠さん。
No! Don't!
やめて！
Her shout cuts short my kotodama.
ダメ。私を救おうとしちゃダメ。
Transfixed by her desperately pleading gaze, I can't bring myself to try again. I've never seen her this emotional, this agitated before.
これは、この後、あなたが向き合うことになる人間への準備として、絶対に必要なことなの。私が選んだ結果なの。私を思い出にするのはいいけど、後悔にはしないで。
At some point, tears began welling up in her eyes. But her courageous expression hasn't changed at all. If only she had broken down in tears, I would have been able to speak my kotodama.
大事なことを忘れないで。私が好きなあなた自身を無駄にはしないで。一つの命を救うために一つの命を失うだなんて、そんなことは何の答えになっていない。誠さんは最初、あずきさんを助けるために自分の命を捨てようとしたんでしょ？でもその後、同じように鈴鹿ちゃんを救うために死のうとした京子さんを止めたんでしょ？思い出にとらわれていた愛菜ちゃんを救ったんでしょ？何もかも、あなたが生きていたからこそなんだよ。あなたが、ここにいるからこそなの。
She's right. I stopped Kyoka, choosing your life over Suzuka's. And realistically, I don't have enough power left in me to save one more life anyway. Everyone has been telling me to save my strength from now on. But nonetheless, my heart is shouting to her. Don't disappear! Even if the Hotaru before me is a temporary existence, my heart is screaming at me not to lose her. I bite my lip hard enough to make it bleed, struggling to keep my eyes on her face without opening my mouth.
大丈夫。これは、普通なら終わりなんだろうけど、私の場合は始まりになるの。あなたは、ゆっくりとでも、前に進んでいる。後悔していることもあるだろうけど、私があなたの選んだ答えを信じてあげる。だから、あなた自身が生きていなきゃいけない。それが、私の願いでもあるの。
Her words are becoming strained. The glow enveloping her has already grown and strong that she seems like she could disappear at any moment. She takes a breath.
脱線しちゃった。あんまり時間がないから、言うことは言っておかないと。これからあなたは、一人の人間と会うことになる。私を生み出した人に。その人は、誠さんが今まで出会ったことのない悪意を持っているの。どういう悪意かは説明できない。それは、ただただ人間のエゴそのものだから。そもそも説明する必要もないほど、誠さんはその相手のことを知っている。だから、その相手の言うことに惑わされて、間違った答えを。
Your voice falters. It doesn't seem like an intentional pause. She looks down at her own body.
やっぱり怖いな。消えるの。
She murmurs only those words. They're aimed not at me, but at herself. Hotaru.
あはは。大丈夫。また会えるから。意外とすぐだと思うよ。また会いましょう。私が言うのもおかしいけど、ホタルを愛してあげてね。
She smiled softly, a single tear placing a pad down her cheek.
何度生まれ変わっても、私はあなたに恋をするから。
And then, Hotaru's entire body turns to light and slowly scatters. Millions, billions of tiny fireflies spread away into the night air. But at the center of each is nothing but light. the light of life itself. The light gathers around me. It envelops my unconsciously outstretched hands, swirling around my fingers as if to tickle them. Round and round it swirls, just like the twirling of a white parasol. But soon, the light seems to lose its sense of purpose. The countless glowing particles begin to drift aimlessly in the air. I watch as the wind carries them out over the lake to the other side, where they finally disappear. I'm left standing silently in the field, alone. I had seen this before. I knew what was going to happen. That's how I managed to watch it without breaking down. But my heart feels totally empty. What? Whether it was a being that had been created by some person? And I'm going to meet him soon? Malice? I'll see her again soon? There it is. I jump at the sudden sound. I almost start to panic. Then I realize it's just the sound of a phone. Since it doesn't stop after one repetition, it means someone's calling me. I assume someone at home is calling, worried that I'm out so late. I don't feel like talking to them now, but I look at the phone anyway. I freeze. It says, Minazuki Hotaru. A phone call from the person who I just saw disappear before my very eyes. A phone call from beyond the grave. The ringing doesn't stop. Am I having a nightmare? I answer the call. As I do so, I notice that my fingers are trembling.
Konbanwa, Makoto-san?
It's Hotaru's voice. Her voice sounds completely normal. What the hell? This is no mere nightmare. It's something far worse. As I'm left speechless in confusion, the voice on the other end of the line continues.
ホタルが消えるのを目にしましたか?
Yes. I saw you disappear, alright.
では、病院へ来てください。彼女がそこで待っています。